Hello. This is video 7 for Chapter 2, Section 2, Math0302, Beginning Algebra. In this video we're going to start out with 8x equals negative 96. Again, we want to get x by itself. Now what we could do here is we could multiply by 1/8 on both sides, and then multiply 96 times 1/8 and do all that fun stuff. However, we can actually go ahead and just divide by 8. That's just perfectly fine. 8 divided by 8 is 1, so it leaves me with x is equal to a number, negative 96 divided by 8. Well, because 12 times 8 is 96, that means that negative 96 divided by 8 is negative 12. Now notice that it's negative because one of them was negative. This is going to be the solution, but to check it, we're going to do 8 times negative 12, we're hoping is negative 96. And if you need to, off to the side, do 12 times 8. 8 times 2 is 16, carry the 1. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 1 is 9, so that's 96. So it gives me negative 96 is equal to negative 96. Fantastic. That checks out. Now, we're going to look at x divided by 5 is equal to 13. Now, notice that this says that the coefficient of x is 1. I actually disagree. Now, there's an understood 1 in front of x, but actually the coefficient in front of x is 1/5. Because the x can just go out front here. So this is actually 1/5 x is equal to 13. Now notice that the way it's written here, it's clear that the coefficient is in fact 1/5. Now, to get rid of 1/5, I need to multiply by the reciprocal. And the reciprocal of 1/5 is 5. So I'm just going to multiply both sides by 5. The left-hand side is going to be x. The right-hand side is 13 times 5. That's 65. That means that the solution set is going to be 65. Now to check this, we just plug it into the original problem. So we get 65 divided by 5. Excuse me, sorry. Is equal to 13. Now 65 divided by 5 is 13, so that means that 13 is equal to 13. Good deal. Now some of you may be wondering, how should I know that 13 times 5 is 65 off the top of my head? If you didn't know it, that's fine. Just do 13 times 5. 13 times 5 is 3 times 5 is 15. Carry the 1. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 1 is 6. That gives you 65. However, 13 times 5 is one of those that you probably would like to know off the top of your head. It'll happen more often than you might think. If you don't memorize it, that's fine. You should know 12 times 5. 12 times 5 is 60. And then there's one more 5, so that makes that 65. Okay, let's look at the next one. Negative 5/3 x is equal to 4/7. The coefficient in front of x here is negative 5/3, so I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of negative 5/3, which is negative 3/5. Okay, and that's a good thing because whenever I multiply by negative 3/5, the 5's cancel, the 3's cancel, and the pluses become, or the negatives become pluses. So that just leaves me with x is equal to, now positive times a negative, that's going to give me a negative. Then I'm going to not worry about the negatives anymore. 4 and 3, do they share any common factors with 7 or 5? No, they don't. That means that you just multiply straight across. 4 times 3 is 12. 7 times 5 is 35. Now, the good thing about this is that you are guaranteed for 12 over 35 to be simplified. That means that negative 12/35 is my solution set. But I need to go ahead and check this. So we have the negative 5/3 times the x, which is negative 12/35. We're hoping is 4/7. Now, negative times negative is positive, good. But 5 and 35 share a common factor of 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 35 divided by 5 is 7. 3 and 12 share a common factor of 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 1 and 4, 1 and 7, there are no common factors, so just multiply straight across. And that gives me 4/7 is equal to 4/7, and that's exactly what we wanted. Therefore, negative 12 over 35 is the solution set to this original problem.